All right, guys. So, in math, we are going to be talking about solving multiplication problems using equal groups. We know that multiplication is the number of groups times the number of items in each group. We also know that each group should have an equal amount of items within it. So, if I were to draw two, three groups, and I put can we solve this as a multiplication problem? No, because there are 3 items in this group, 3 items in this group, but there are only 2 items in this group, so we cannot solve it. If we add an extra item inside of this group, then we change it to 3, we can solve this using equal groups. We can also solve this using repeated addition, like we talked about last class. So repeated addition, we add them up, we get, let's count by threes, 3, 6, 9, we get 9. We get 9. Okay? So we know for this problem that there are 3 groups with 3 items in each group. So the way we can express this in a multiplication problem is we just plug it in. The number of items, which we know is 3, times the number of items in each group, which we know is 1, 2, 3. Each group has 3 items within it, which equals 3 times 3 is the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So 3 times 3 equals 9. So we have it drawn showing equal groups. We have it drawn showing equal groups. We have it drawn showing repeated addition. These are all strategies we can use to solve multiplication problems. And we have it drawn in our multiplication equation. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do this next one together. If I have 4 groups with 5 in each group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can think of this as a real world situation. For example, Miss Deja brought in 4 plates. There are 4 plates. This is plate 1. Plate 2. Remember, we use multiplication in our everyday lives. Plate 3. Plate 4. On each plate, there are 5 cupcakes. There are 5 cupcakes. So there are 4 groups with 5 cupcakes in each group. Okay. All right, we can show this repeated addition by adding all the groups up together. We can count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we know 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. So there are 20 cupcakes total. Then we can go even further and express this in a multiplication equation. So we know multiplication is the number of groups times the amount of items in each group. So we have how many groups? 1, this is a group, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 groups times, how many are in each group? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each group has 5, we said cupcakes, right? 5 cupcakes. So 4 times 5 equals, we get our total by adding all of the items together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 4 times 5 has to be 20. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. And we have 4 groups with 5 in each group. This is expressed as equal groups. Here's our repeated addition. And here is our multiplication equation. So we can use equal groups to solve multiplication problems. We can also use repeated addition. Or we can just use our multiplication equation. But if you're stumped on a problem like this, just draw it out. You know you have 4 groups. The first number is the number of groups. So draw out your 4 groups. You know the second number is the amount of items within the group. So we know in each group there are 5 items. We said 5 cupcakes. 5, 5, 5, 5. And in order to solve it, we just count them all up. We get a total of 20. Good job, guys. So I'm going to write a multiplication expression on the board. So we are going to do, we just did 4, right? Let's do 6 times 3. And I want you to draw it as equal groups. And right underneath that, I want you to write in a repeated addition problem. When you're finished, put your markers down. Fold your hands so I know we can move on. So we're doing 6 times 3. Think about the amount of groups we're going to draw. Think about the number of items in each group. Then once you have your picture drawn, right underneath it, write a repeated addition problem. We know that equal groups and repeated addition are 2 strategies we can use to solve a multiplication problem. So let's use these 2 strategies. If you have a question, raise your hand. Good. So it looks like everybody's done. So 6 times 3. 6 times 3. We know there are how many groups we have to draw? 6. We have to draw 6 groups. 1, 2, 3. Think of the plates. 4, 5, 6. Think of the plates, right? A plate symbolizes a group, okay? How many cupcakes will go on that plate? 3. Good. Let's use a different color. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Each plate or each group gets 3 cupcakes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. So this is perfect. This is how we would write this as equal groups. This is exactly how we would write this as equal groups. How would we write this as repeated addition? Three plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So we have 1, 3, 2 threes, 3 threes, 4 threes, 5 threes, 6 threes. We add them all up. Let's count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 6 times 3 must be 18. Good job, guys. Any questions? Okay. So I'm going to give you guys one more problem. This problem is going to be your exit ticket. I'm actually going to draw the equal group, and you are going to write the multiplication equation for that equal group. When you're finished, raise your hand. We'll come and check it. Okay? So I'm going to write the multiplication problem. I'm going to draw the equal groups, and you are going to write the multiplication problem. So I have 5 groups with, let's do,
Stage, I know you're really busy, and I don't know what to do. Raul refuses to participate completely. He's got Bridget asking him, he's got John asking him, he's got, offering all this stuff. But he's just standing there and he says, no, no, no. So even though he lost 2 points so far, he's still getting what he wants because he's still refusing to do it. Do I bring him in here, put him in the corner? What do I do?
So he's refusing.
He's got